Today on the channel, from Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've got Ra's al Ghul versus Shredder.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Batman unboxing and review. And of course, as you guys know, if you've been following along, as we've unboxed quite a few of these packs, with a couple more packs to go, doing about one a week at this point. But these were a GameStop exclusive back in the day. I picked these up about 2 years ago at $11 a pop. Yes, $11. Got to get a deal to the next level for sure. These packs have went up in value ever since then, and that's what usually happens with Ninja Turtles, Batman, stuff like that, is big fan bases, new people jumping in all the time. These things do jump in price, but 11 bucks, man, what a deal, what a deal. But we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. But this is a different pack than the ones we've had so far, as every pack has featured a Ninja Turtle, where this one features his their most famous villain, Shredder, and then Batman, a villain of Batman, Ra's al Ghul, of course. To me, Ra's al Ghul, first time I ever heard about him was in the Batman the Animated Series back in the day. I remember his action figure from that line being extremely difficult to find, and a pretty penny on the aftermarket at toy shows and stuff like that for quite some time. So there you go. But once again, familiar packaging. We've seen it before. It's got the movie logo right here, their names here, all kinds of accessories, the two bad guys right there, a beautiful GameStop clearance sticker, and then only at GameStop from DC Direct. Nickelodeon, there's the Ninja Turtle packaging we're used to right there with that turtle shell look. Nothing too fun over there. And then on the back, we got the cross-sell down below. We got a little bit of a blurb. We got a little glamour shot of the two bad guys. So there it is. Let's get down to business. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what all the fuss is about. I don't know if there's any fuss over this pack, but we'll see. We'll see. There's the back, Turtles. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Oh, we got two caped people. As we know, we're in the thick of cape season, ushered by in the king of cape season, Lando Calrissian, as we all know. But we got two capes going on here. I like it. I like what I see. Plastic Prison, there they are. Shredder, Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul. Depends where you come from. Depends what dialect you have. I think that's the way it usually goes. Knock this stuff out. Holy cow. There it is. Gotta be careful here. A lot of little pieces with these guys. Don't want to lose anything. Nothing worse than losing accessories right out of the package. Oh, we're buckled in at the waist. Let's get these guys out. And we're about there. We're about there. We're working our way through this entire series, like I said, and then I think we're going to be starting into the Super 7 Ultimates. I think it's finally time to really dig into those Super 7s. See what all the fuss is about with those as well. There we go. I think we're good. See you later. Double see you later. Psh, like Chinese throwing stars. Psh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get down to business. Let's start with Shredder first. And what do we got with Shredder? Not a whole lot, actually. We got the TCRI canister right there. Very, very famous. This isn't a bad canister there. It almost looks like there's liquid inside. It almost reminds me of one of those levels when you try to level a picture frame or something. It kind of has that greenness in there like that. But very, very cool TCRI canister. Can always make use for that somewhere along the line. You got one Ninja Star. Just one lone Ninja Star. That's all Shredder really needs, I guess. No colors on that. No nothing. It's just a plain old Ninja Star. Then we get extra hands. And Shredder came to fight. He's got two fisted hands going on. Okay, this is very strange. Oh, okay, I see the difference now. So he's got two fisted hands. Then he comes with two more fisted hands, but with much longer spikes on these hands than on the figure. So if you wanted to be truly like Wolverine, you could put these on. I might go this direction. Those look kind of cool, pretty long. Then we got the shorter ones, once again, with the open hand grips here. Very interesting. So choose your own hand adventure with Shredder. And then you get down to Shredder. Very cartoony look. Obviously, it is a cartoon, but it does look very cartoony. Big look to him, a big fighting stance. Just looks like a big menacing version of Shredder. But you know exactly who this is when you see him. Animation styles differ, but you still know this is Shredder. Especially the purple, beautiful purple cape on him. Looks really nice. You got a lot of the animation cell kind of lines, the cell shading going on here. Nice silver color to his gauntlets that are out, the spiked gauntlets he has everywhere. A little bit loose in the articulation. Doesn't feel super, super tight. I believe that's a gripe some people had with this line. You get waist, you got to turn at the waist, and you also got to turn at the diaphragm, so you can really get some posing in there. The head does turn. The head is not limited by his cowl there, though. I thought he was going to be limited, but it is not. You get the single jointed elbows, not a ton of movement on those elbows. Hands, removable, of course, side to side, up, down, all that kind of fun stuff over on the hands. Double jointed knees on him, that's a nice feature. And then he does have a skirt. There's a nice cut in the skirt that doesn't hinder his articulation. Well, I should say his articulation is still hindered, but it gives a little bit more if it wasn't split. You got that kind of Shredder mask logo right there. Beautiful helmet. And like I said, the cape looks real good. And then he's got his baseball shields on there on his feet? His calves. No, not his calves either. His shin guards. Took the long way around. We got there, though. He's got his shin guards right there with the spikes on them. Really good. Ankle articulation. So-so. Side to side, up, down. Got those nice cuts in the feet like a ninja should, like a young Storm Shadow for sure. Not too bad, though. He stands well on his own. A good-sized figure here. He's good-sized. There he is. We'll compare him. How about we grab old Leonardo from this line? We can kind of see the size differences here. That seems about right. For whatever reason, we know Michelangelo a little bit smaller than I would like. This fits pretty good. I think of this as being properly scaled for what I'm looking for my Shredder and Ninja Turtles. Just a lot to like here. This ain't a bad Shredder after all. This is really good. I think this line gets a lot of people dogging on it a little bit, saying it wasn't so good. It obviously didn't sell very well at the time to go all the way down to discounted 11. But for me, for what it is, a moment in time in a corner of a shelf, I think this set will look pretty good on display. At least where I sit, as you guys know, right here at this table. Now we move our attention over to Ra's al Ghul, depending on what day it is, I guess. We got interesting stuff with him. We got two hands. We got one hand where he's got an interesting grip. It's like a death grip going on. He's got one of those. And this is just kind of an open-handed grip here for his sword, maybe. We got a nice fancy sword here. Looks like something out of an Arabian Nights movie. Nice handle, nice sculpting on the handle right here. Gold cover right there, and then you got the big crazy sword. Nice angles, nice clean look, nice kind of silver color to it. I'm all right with that. It looks all right. Then we get down to Mr. Al Ghul himself, and once again, I don't mind this head sculpt on him. He looks like a nefarious villain from like a horror movie back in the day is what he almost reminds me of. But very, very good look to him. Nice green and gold. Obviously, he is an Oakland A's fan, Rancid fan. He just loves it all. But green and gold attack on this one. Beautiful facial hair. Maybe I would adopt this facial hair one of these days. I've had all areas of the facial hair. I've tried every single style. Maybe it's time to go to this. I haven't went to this one. Very interesting, very devious, very Count-esque. But interesting. He's got a receding hairline. It's pretty rough there. I don't know when you give up the fight on that one. He does have gray hair around the back. Deep blackened eyes around there, just darkness. He just looks like a guy that's up to no good. Especially most people that wear capes on a regular basis like this, up to no good, unless you're Lando Calrissian. He does have those kind of Batman arms on there, those forearm guards, but it's got the little, I've never figured out an official term for this, but Batman has these a lot of times. I always like them. When I was a kid playing, I always used them as a weapon as well. Very cool. Articulation is the exact same as everything we've seen so far. Single jointed elbows, hands removable, wrists move around, arms up, down, all around. Double jointed knees on him. Double waist, so you can move at the waist and you can move at the diaphragm. He's got all kinds of articulation there. And then, of course, the ankles, side to side, up, down, all around. Not too shabby. I know he was I don't know when Ra's al Ghul first started, but like I said, the Batman animated series was my first remembrance of him. That's when he seemed to really come into fame and most people's knowledge. Before that, everybody just was like, it's Penguin, it's Joker, it's Riddler, it's Catwoman. But then the animated series really brought the Man-Bat, the Clayface, the Ra's al Ghul, with the puppet guy. Those guys to the front of the board, at least for me, and maybe you too if you're of my age bracket, who knows. But you got him next to Batman. I think that looks pretty good. I think that scales very well together. I'm here for that all day long. So not too shabby of a little set here. Of course, you get all these hero 2-packs. You at least need one villain 2-pack, and that's what we got. I've still yet to see this movie. I can't find it anywhere. for streaming on one of the million streaming channels we have going on. Maybe I'll find it one day. Maybe it'll get re-released one day. Who knows? But one of these days I'm going to see this movie. I'm almost surprised we didn't get foot soldiers. There's got to be foot soldiers in that movie. So it would have been nice to get a foot soldier 2-pack for a little army building, possibly. Maybe that was in the long game, but like I said, this line must not have went so well because it went to such deep clearance. And that's the way the cookie crumbles from time to time. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? Did you pick these up? Did you pass on them? Any thoughts on them? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, like this video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on. Follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson. And of course, for this video and a lot of other early videos, bonus videos, giveaways, you name it, Patreon, link in the description below. So a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Batman. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.